Maestro Gaming presents a wobbly wagon wheel production about a nomad man. That man is the Gypsy King. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another Maestro Game production, and as you can see, we are kicking off today's episode in the beautiful Botanic Gardens here in Cluj. But without further ado, I'm going to head on down to the stadium where I will see you fine folks in just a second. Okay everyone, we are finally here inside the Konstantin Radulescu, and we are having a very big game against CFR Cluj. Now, as you can see, our team is very unchanged from the previous episode, so me not making those substitutes didn't harm us too much. We have Nick Zuli in goal, Stefan at left back, Berisic and Tinku in central defence, Vlad Ayu on the right hand side of defence, Velev of course in defensive mid. Our two central midfielders are Ben Musa and Fulop. We have Flores in central attacking mid, and in front of him is Munti and Safranco. Now, as you all know, we smashed Cluj at home 6-1. They are weirdly favourites to win this game, so they are probably going to be looking to get a little bit of revenge. But without further ado, let's go talk to Robert and see what he thinks. So, Robert thinks we should... scratch your throat. Thinks we should try and encourage the team. In fact, let's just help with that scratchy throat. Nice orange drink to soothe my scratchy throat. I apologise for the delay, but he thinks we should try and encourage the team, and I think that's reasonable. So assertively, we are going to tell them we're underdogs. That suits us down to the ground. Let's go cause an upset. You know what? We want a passionate speech. We're underdogs. That suits us down to the ground. Everyone's listening keenly. Didn't go perfect, but it could have gone worse. Your team are among the possession leaders in the league, whilst Cluj are not. If they park the bus, are you prepared for the task of breaking them down? Yes, we broke them down 6 times at home. Well, Alan of the Romanian Football Express, who is friendly and good-humoured. And we have a friendly relationship. We're ready. Berka is reigning supreme at the back for Cluj recently. The last looked sharp in training. Jokovic has provided plenty of assists in the league so far. How do you plan to stop him? He's a fine player, but we have fine players too. He's also in the wrong sport. He should be going playing tennis. As you prefer to face Cluj, are you happy with Safranco's performance as a target man? Well, he wouldn't be playing otherwise. My apologies. It's got me, folks. It's got me. Now we're all good. I think we would know if it had gotten me, because I'd be coughing a heck of a lot more than I did just that. But it looks like Cluj have just got me, because we are currently 1-0 down. 12 minutes in. That's not a good start. Coolio with the cross back post, headed down and just poked away. That was rather simple set piece. Right, show some passion, lads. I know they're a good side, but we should not be conceding that quickly. That was pathetic. Velev though with a corner, whips it in, headed away, and it is headed away once more. Tinku collects it though near the centre circle, plays it to Stefan. Stefan holds the ball up, playing it back to Berisic. Berisic holding up possession nicely. Nice ball over to Vlad on this right hand side. Vlad coming down the right hand side. Will he whip in across or will he play it short? Tries to whip in across and gets it. Safranco! I don't know why my throat is so scratchy right now. It's rather annoying. I would blame it probably on me having a little bit of a sing-song before recording this segment. So, note self, probably don't have as many sing-songs. But, Kamora, and nice save by Nick Zuli. Nice save indeed. As you can see, there isn't much of a crowd here at Cluj. Very decent size stadium, but neither side is particularly big on the fan base. It looks like everyone is corona seating right now, making sure to get their 2 meters distance. And they are all uninterested, so you know what, demand more. This is the perfect time to strike back, lads. They're looking uninterested right before half time. Go get one. Go equalise the game. But Jokovic to Coolio, Coolio to Camora, Camora coming down this left-hand side for Cluj. Cluj playing nicely, whips it across to Jokovic. Jokovic has plenty of space, whips the ball through, and it's 2-0. Nick Zuli should have done better. Kostacci has gone and put them 2 goals up now. And it is looking bad. Really bad. I am going to hammer the team at half-time. Because we can't be having this. It is Cluj 2, Sepsiosk 0 at half-time. They've had 5 shots, we've had 5 shots, 4 on target, we've had 1. 4 fouls to our 8, 0 yellow cards apiece, 46% possession, to 54. Their best performer was Kostacci with his 2 goals and an 8.7. For us is Velev with his 93% passing completion ratio and a 6.9. Struggling is Becker for them with a 6.6 and Flores with a 6.4 for us, neither of which it says why. So let's head to the dressing room. Yes, we do need to tell them that, and I'm going to tell them it aggressively. I expect to see a much better performance in the second half. That was rather pathetic, lads. In fact, we are going attacking. We're 2 goals down, so we need to push the boat out a little bit and just try and bring this one back. And to do that is the throwing. Stefan throwing it to Barisic. Barisic coming down this left-hand side. Nice ball up to Stefan. Stefan back to Barisic. Barisic tries the ball over the top. Franco can't get to it, but Phillips made a lovely ball through to Monty. Monty 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Monty! Monty Python. Monty Python. Why do you do this? But it is a free kick with Coolio. We know how deadly they can be with these, and it's a repeat. Deja vu from the first half, folks. Deja vu from the first half. We are going to skip that. We don't want to keep watching that over and over. Coolio again, back post. Defending set pieces might be the thing we need to go do in training. Just an idea. Because that is 3 times they've just put it back post, nodded it in. Yikes. I think it's a case of damage limitations at this point, folks. Flores is doing terrible. Flores can go off. Barisic's having a rough game. Guess we'll bring on Gordon. We then have not enough substitutes to remove everyone who's playing bad. But Dimitrov can come on. He can have a bit of time on that right-hand side. We are now going to tell them to show some passion. We're going to have a good old yell at them. And it looks like it worked. Unfortunately, we are 4-0 down and we have 20 minutes to turn it around. And I don't see us getting 4 goals in 20 minutes. But we can attempt to at least. And Franco does not get the ball. Kamara collects it and clears it upfield. It's now a closure on this right-hand side once more with Golovka. Golovka making a lovely run, holds up the ball, plays it back to Jokovic. Jokovic, nice ball across to Coolio. Coolio holds it up. Coolio now to Kamara on the left-hand side. Kostacci. Kostacci dispossessed by Dimitrov. And he's won it back, but Dimitrov has tackled him once more. Dimitrov already on a yellow card, by the way, when he's not been on the pitch for like 5 minutes. But Monty has at least got us a goal back. Good job, Monty. Unfortunately, it's a little too late because we've conceded 3 set pieces and that 1 additional goal. But I guess it's good to see a bit of fighting spirit, that we're not just going to roll over and take a hammering. Stefan, though, heads it away. Jokovic. Can we win it back? He does. Ben Musa, nice tackle. Monty on this left-hand side. Can we get a second? Come on, Monty, you have support. Pass it across. Pass it across to Franco. Come on, to Franco. You can do better. It's not our day today. So Franco, you should have put that one away, my friend. Velev, though, whips one in. So Franco can't get onto it. Neskovic. Neskovic holds the ball up. Plays it back to Stefan. Stefan now to Velev. Velev, can you get another cross in? Whips one in. Back post to Franco. Over the bar. Good one. Good one, Sir Franco. That is 2 times you could have possibly put us a second goal on the board. But you failed both times. And it looks like we are going to settle for a 4-1 loss here at Cluj. So 10 shots even. Felt like 10 goals though. 10 shots to our 15, 7 shots on target to our 7, 7 fouls to our 17, 0 yellow cards to our 2, 48% possession to our 52. We were very undisciplined in our 17 fouls, and that is pretty much what gave it away. As you saw, we conceded those free kicks, and if we didn't keep giving them free kicks, we probably wouldn't have conceded 4. But Costacci scored a hat-trick for them, 9.5 rating, and Monty got an 8.1 for us with that 1 goal. The struggling performers, however, were Rani. He had 0 overall chances and 6.5 for them, and Berisic with his 6.3 and no reason for it. Although I can give plenty of reasons why Berisic performed so terribly. So, Robert thinks we should let the team we appreciate their efforts. I don't know what game Robert was watching. We should not let the team know we appreciate losing 4-1. So, assertively, I'm not happy with your performance. I don't care what Robert the assistant thinks. He is an idiot, quite frankly. So, that means we now play Clinceni in a week's time. Clinceni are currently rock bottom, so hopefully we can pick up a victory in this second game. So I will see you fine folks when we play Clinceni in just a second. Okay, ladies and gents, so as the hunt to remain in the league kicks up another gear, I thought it would be a very fitting idea to come and visit the Hunting Museum here in Safantu Kahogi. So without further ado, I will head on down to the stadium where I will see you fine folks in just a second. Okay everyone, it is time for our second game of today's episode, and arguably the easiest game in the relegation group. So we are of course at home against Academia Clinceni. We've beat them 3 times so far this year, and they have beat us 0. So like I said, should be the easiest game, but we're probably going to trip up now I've said that. So as you can see, there has been no changes to our lineup, so we are going to quickly get into this one and see what Robert thinks. So Robert thinks we should try and encourage the team, and after the last game, they definitely need a bit of encouragement. So assertively, we are favourites to go out there. All the best tonight. I expect nothing but a win. We're favourites give fans, you know what, passionately, we're favourites to go out there, give the fans something to cheer for. Because after that last match, they definitely didn't have anything to cheer for. I don't care that it wasn't the best team talk, but it was the one that made the most sense in my heart. But your Sepsi Osk side holds their relegation destiny in their hands. Can you take a step closer to survival today? Well, Lucian, I think we can. We are, of course, 1 point clear, but all 3 of these teams, I believe, have played 8 games. Maybe not Academia Clinceni, but they of course are playing us, and they are quite a bit away. I hope so. We've done just enough to ensure we're in control of things, and it remains incumbent on every single one of us to not let the advantage slip. We're unbeaten in 3 against Clinceni. How much of an edge? I've made sure the players know that. Clinceni have the worst defence in the league. Yeah, that's why they're rock bottom of it. I think we're a better team by far, and we'll show everyone why. Clinceni are the lowest goal scorers. I think we're better by far. I'll show everyone why. Yet again. So let's get this game kicked off. Get beating them up as you can. Okay, so Academia Clinceni hadn't played 8 quite yet, but when we've played this, it will be 8 for everyone up to 3rd place. So I guess these 2 are going to play each other, and I don't know how I want that one to go. Honestly, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. I guess if Cluj win it, it does mean Gaz is still within the scrap and it's 1 spot sort of taken away. But I don't know. That doesn't really matter to us a whole lot because I don't see us going up there and fighting amongst them. So we are going to demand a bit more. We are 27 minutes in and yet to have scored, and that is rather disappointing from my perspective. Like I said, Clinceni is probably the easiest team to beat, and we are at home, so it is extra easy in that sense. Debrescu, though, tries a nice ball across to Marutan to Martinovic coming down this right-hand side for Clinceni. Nice ball attempted, but Ben Musa blocks it. Ben Musa now on the counter-attack coming down this left-hand side. Plays it back to Stefan to Velev. Velev holds the ball up. Nice ball up to Ben Musa. Ben Musa, nice ball across now to Fulop. Fulop coming along this right-hand side to Vlad Ayu. Vlad plays it back to Tinku. Tinku to Fulop. Fulop to Dylan. Dylan holds the ball up to Velev. Velev now bringing the ball up. brings it across now to Stefan. Stefan up to Ben Musa on this left-hand side. We are passing it around rather nicely. Ben whips one in. Stefranco can't get the header because he is pushed by Patrice. And we now have a penalty. Come on. Who is it? Dylan. Dylan is stepping up once again for the penalty and he slots it away. Good job, Dylan. Dylan with his third goal of the season, second penalty of the season scored, and that puts us in a nice, comfortable lead. Slots it away very nicely. I don't know why he's very hit and miss with these penalties, because when he does seem to score them, he scores them rather well. But we seem to be cruising to a 1-0 half-time at this rate. And it is. It's 1-0 going into half-time. And we've had 11 shots. They've had 3. 8 on target to their 2. 1 foul to their 5. 0 yellow cards, 0 yellow cards. 60% possession to their 40. Now, our best performer has been Vlad with his 6.9 and 100% crossing completion ratio. For them is Miguel Santos, the goalkeeper. 7 shots saved and a 6.8. Struggling for us, however, is Tinku. He's made 2 mistakes and got a 6.7 as a result. Robert Ion with his 6.3 and 2 mistakes has been their worst performer. I'm pretty sure Robert Ion was their worst performer last time we played them as well. He is very bad at playing us, I guess. I don't know if he's generally their worst player, but he's definitely bad when he comes up against us. Assertively, things are going well, but I know you're capable of better. We're beating the bottom of the league side 1-0. We've beat Cluj 6-1. Like, we can play a lot better than we are playing against Clinceni right now. I'm going to demand more. I don't care we're a goal up. I expect more of these lads. And Ben Musa is the only one who is dumb enough not to think I should. So, Ben, you know how I feel about that? I feel like you should get off my pitch. That's how I feel exactly about that. We are then going to go like that. Defensive mid. And this is why you don't get on the wrong side of me. I will substitute you. Benjamin. Flores is not having the greatest of times, so Neskovic can come on. And that is a nicely refreshed midfield. Demand more. Their whole team is looking nervous and anxious, some even furious and frustrated. And we are all focused up. Our 2 new substitutes are composed, but the rest of the team are focusing up. They are not doing a Ben Musa because they know what happens when you do a Ben Musa. You get taken off. So we are going to cruise to a very boring second half. 1-0 victory over Clinceni in the end. Now, not what I would have hoped for, but we can't really argue with the points. The points is what we need in the end. 13 shots to 10, 9 on target to 4, 5 fouls to their 13, 0 yellow cards, 1 yellow card, 61% possession to 39. Our best performer was Florin Stefan with a 7.1 and 85% passing completion ratio. Their best performer was Chatzazoglu with his 6.9, and I'm pretty sure, again, I feel like he was their best performer last time, but I might be wrong. Struggling to perform, Dylan Flores with a 6.6 and Robert Ion with a 6.3. Robert Ion, of course, making his 75th career league appearance for them. So, player of the match goes to Stefan with a 7.1 rating. Robert thinks there's nothing we need to address after that, and I think he's kind of right. So we didn't play bad, but we need to be playing a little better than that. That was a bit of a let-off. We need to step up against better opponents. Yeah, everyone seems to realise that. Stefan, you, not so much though. So you, I'm going to calmly tell him, you impressed me out there. See, there you go. Go pat him on the back. Tell the rest you need to do a little bit better. And that works out perfectly fine. So I will see you fine folks for the next episode. That will of course be FC Voluntari and the FC Botasani game. And the FC Botasani game, yes, they've slipped down a little bit and Voluntary, but if we lose to either of those, we can fall back into this scrap. So it's very much going to be a case of trying to stay away from the scrap in next episode. But I thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you have a lovely week ahead of you, and goodbye.